Welcome in, my beautiful Leos. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is Dawn Williams Tarot. I'm feeling very happy today. Don't know why. I'm just rolling with it. I hope this message finds you well. I'm doing fine. Thank you. I would like for you to notice the beautiful flowers I have for you today. I don't know why I decided when I was out bebopping around yesterday that I wanted to buy myself flowers. And since I spend so much of my time in my reading room, I decided to bring them in here just to lift us up. So I hope you enjoy them. They are yellow. I have an affinity to yellow, even though purple is my favorite color. For some reason, to me, yellow is just very healing and sunshiny and happy and pleasant. Anyway, this message is for the month of September 2024. It is a overarching kind of looking at what is coming at us for the month, what it is that Leos need to tackle this month. So while I do this portion of your reading, I'm going to take myself off camera so we can just concentrate on your cards during this portion of your reading. When I complete that portion, I'll bring myself back on and I will pull a couple of cards from the Angel Answers deck. And I'm going to pull a couple of cards from a new deck that I got that is associated with the Four Agreements book by Don Miguel Ruiz. Okay. Also, what I would really like is if you're brand new to my channel, if you would not mind subscribing. And then also just reach up there and give me a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It really does help my channel. And that's the beauty of having you help us grow is by giving us those silly little thumbs up, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay out your cards. Now, we're going to see what Spirit wants you to know for your month. Let me take me off camera real quick. And you can see the cards so easily. So we start off with the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Your energy. Ace of Wands, more your energy. The Justice card, so that's your first major. Knight of Cups. Ooh, Knight of Swords. You get a lot of fast moving energy here with these knights. And then you have the Five of Swords. Okay, so Leo, I am not seeing wands that actually represent you, although I do see wands energy here. So we have the one cup, we have two swords, we have two wands, one pentacle. And then we'll see if I need to pull more cards because I'm feeling like this is not enough information, but we'll get started and see how this goes. Okay, so in this spread, you start out, this is your energy. You are the Four of Pentacles. So with that Four of Pentacles, it feels as though many of you are really kind of just worried about finances. You're worried about your physical security at this time. Or maybe it's not a worry, but you're just kind of hanging on, right? You're kind of hanging on to what you have. You're looking at whether or not you really want to invest in things because of, the whole economic situation that we are in right now. And the other thing too is everything has gone astronomically crazy in terms of what you used to be able to buy a few years ago. Now you have to spend a life fortune to get the same items. So this kind of makes sense to me that some of you might be thinking about this. Now, this is also my card of stability and balance. And as this has to do with your finances, this could be looking for stability even within your home. So it might be maybe you have a little bit of chaos happening within your home space, or maybe this has to do with your health as well, that you're just really focusing on your health right now, focusing on your home, those types of things, just trying to stay grounded, right? Trying to stay grounded and trying to keep your head above water. And of course, the fours are about stability and balance, but they can also represent a level of stagnation as well as depression. So that might be something some of you are finding yourselves feeling at this time. It isn't as though you are in a constant state of depression, but seeing how things are just so over the top and so many things coming out. It is one of those things where, you know, the life that we had led up to, now is definitely quite different than when we were younger, right? As children or as kids growing up here. Now, what energy is representing for you for this month? Now, I want to say that this month, Mercury has now gone direct, which is awesome. I'm recording this on August the 29th. However, we have a new moon on September the 2nd, which is the day that you do all of your manifesting, creating. You use the energy of the new moon for that. And also, what I was listening to Meg Moonbeam, who is an astrologer, very, very good astrologer, by the way, younger individual. I've listened to Pam Gregory for years and years and years, at least 10 years. I've listened to Pam Gregory, and she is my go-to lady. But Meg is a younger person. And so she has a lot of really fresh ideas. Not trying to take anything away from Pam. It's just sometimes you like to have more resources, right? So if you're interested in learning about astrology or what's going on, how the planets are going to affect you, I would highly recommend that you watch Meg Moonbeam's September astrology forecast. In the very beginning, she tells you what all is happening in the month, like what planet is doing what, where is it going, what's it transit to, what is it, squaring, trining, all of the weird words they use in astrology. But she also then goes by sign by sign by sign and breaks it down for how it's going to affect your sign. So I'd check her out. Anyway, the overarching energy is this Queen of Wands. Now, here's the thing about the Queen of Wands. For me, she is a very different queen from the other queens. For one thing, she is my badass queen. This queen does not let anything get past her. She is very observant, very quick-witted, very courageous, very creative, very inspiring, very passionate, and very motivational. Now, the thing about her is, as you can see, she is sitting on her throne here with this Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands also is holding this sunflower. Now, sunflowers are meant to represent joy, vitality, happiness, and warmth, but they're always facing the sun, right? Sunflowers always face the sun. So as you can see, even our queen has got her face towards the sun here. And she also has this little black cat, which I have a little black cat right here that looks just like this black cat, doesn't it? Look at that. Isn't that cute? Somebody gave me this. I love all my little trinkets here. Anyway, the black cat back in the day, when tarot was created, black cats were considered very ominous, right? They were considered bad luck. A lot of times they would kill black cats if they saw them, right? But my queen absolutely loves this black cat. And the whole premise behind this story is that she could care less what anybody else thinks about what she wants or likes or is creating for herself. She's a big dreamer as well, and she knows how to implement and get things done. So I feel as though this month for you, the month of September, which is definitely a wands, fiery kind of energy here, is that energy of really allowing you to step into your sovereignty, for you just to blaze your own trail, right? There are going to be a lot of opportunities here. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for creativity and passion. So I feel as though these two cards, even though you are feeling like you're kind of hanging on, I do feel as though this queen is going to really open you up this month. Your immediate past is the Ace of Wands, which of course is always my card of new concepts, new points of view, new ideas, new direction. And of course, this can be something very creative. So something very creative has come in and sparked your interest or is getting you motivated, getting you to a point where now you want to take some type of action. My Wands energy, as you know, is fire. So fire is always meant to be active. And Wands fiery energy is kind of fast moving energy. It's not quite as fast as the swords energy because swords energies represent a thought, right? And you can have a thought within an instant. But with the Wands energy, it takes a little bit more time. And this right here is a gift. This right here is an opportunity coming for you, and you will have to take action with it. Now, the overarching energy between both of what you are, how you're representing as yourself, and what the month is representing to you, the overarching energy here is this Justice card. This is the only major arcana in your reading. And the Justice card is a card of my legalities, for one thing. Sorry, I have to get a tissue. I feel a sneeze. I'm not sure if it's going to come out or not. It's teasing me. Justice. So the Justice card is truth and integrity. It is karmic justice. It is about the legal process, right? So some of you might be having something going on with the legal process or something about legalities coming in for you to look at. But I don't feel as though it's overarching. More than likely, I feel this is more about you wanting truth and integrity in your life, coming from a place of truth and integrity. And also, this Justice card is also representing, cause and effect, and fairness. So it feels as though whatever's happening this month, you're looking at it through that lens. You're looking at it through that lens of what is fair, what is not fair, making all these assessments as to what that may represent. That can be just, anything that's going on collectively. That can be going on in politics, and can be going on in the world outside of your day-to-day life. But at the same time, this could be things that are going on within your company, within your organization, within the company that you work for, right? There could be some things that are coming up, some changes that are coming in for you. But as we're progressing through the month, this Knight of Cups here is my card of definitely needing to take action. And this Knight of Swords is your clarifier for this Knight of Cups. As you can see, they are actually both headed in completely different directions, right? This guy is definitely got his focus on his big major cup here. He is definitely looking at things that make him happy, things that bring him joy. He is looking towards those things that allow him to feel inner peace and all of the things that your heart wants to feel, those things that make you feel good, that make you want to get up and go to your job every day, the things that you're very grateful for. So this card does represent a lot of energy here, and it is about taking action and moving forward. So if you're in a romantic situation, this is definitely a card that is saying, go forward, right? Move towards what it is that you want. This night is my night of running towards your dreams. So if this heart energy is what is going to really put you in fire, like that queen, right? That overarching queen energy, I'm going to say, go for it. Now, the thing about that you need to be mindful of is this last card. This last card is my advice for this row. And this card is that Five of Swords. As you can see, there has been an argument. There has been some kind of a fighting going on here, right? Some kind of communication, either a breakdown in communication, or there has been actual verbal kind of stuff happening because he has defeated these two other people who they look like they're defeated, right? So this could be word exchange because swords do represent our words and they do express our thoughts. At the same time, this card does representing winning at all costs. And so if it is a thing, some of you might win at all costs, but be mindful that you may also lose friendships, depending on what it is that you're fighting for. So just be mindful of that and be ready to release whatever it is that you're fighting about or standing up for yourself about, right? Because that can be that energy as well. I am going to pull two more cards. Wow. And we got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles for me is my king of experience. All kings represent experience, but this one represents our resources. He has been able to create physical security for himself. He is someone that knows how to invest money. He knows where to put his money. He knows how to grow money. It's all about money and physical security for him. So I feel as though this may be what you're standing up for is either your home space, your physical possessions, your health, your job. You may be standing up for your job or keeping your job. This person can be somebody that is mentoring you. This can be a professional. This can be someone that you work for or work closely with. This would be an older person, right? And then the last card that comes in is that 7. And both of these are bright yellow cards. So these are very positive cards, but you're going to have to use some strategy with this card. And this card is also my card of being aware of people around you that may be lying, cheating, or stealing. So it's an energy of deceit. And so you might be having some of that energy around you. So just be mindful, just be careful with your possessions and your home, making sure you lock your doors and all of those things, right? But as we are talking about winning at all costs, you're going to have to be very creative in how you approach that, because then you're going to have to live with your final decisions as to what direction you're going there, Leo. But overall, I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything bad here. It does look like you're going to have some fast moving energy. It does feel as though you're going to feel very fired up this month. It feels like you're going to be taking action. You're going to be working towards building your dreams, building those things that you have been thinking about, and taking action towards them. So overall, it looks really good here, Leo. Okay, so let me put myself back on camera. And I'm going to pull two last cards here from the angel answers. And it says, within the next few months, we didn't really ask a specific question. I was looking overall, but it feels as though with this energy that things like whatever this is all representing for you is going to complete and fire. And you are going to really notice the improvements and the growth that you've had within the next couple of months. And then we have an unlikely card. So I don't know what that is about. Let's see if I can get a clarifier for that. Romance? Unlikely romance? I don't know. We'll see. It'll make sense for someone, right? Okay, the last two cards are from the Four Agreements. This is the book itself. Here is the book. The Four Agreements, if you don't know what they are, I'm going to read them off to you really quickly. I got this book shortly after it came out in 1997, and it's called A Practical Guide to Personal Freedom. It is a Toltec, Toltec wisdom book. It is a Toltec wisdom. So I don't really know about the Toltecs themselves, but I believe this guy is from South America. And the four agreements are, the first one is be impeccable with your word. That's hard. Don't take anything personally. That's hard too. Don't make assumptions. Okay. And always do your best. Those seem easy until you try to implement them. And then you realize how many times you hit your head against the wall. But we're going to read 2 of these cards for you as your final messages for this reading. Don't make assumptions, discern the truth. The message reads, the problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally, then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. Now, it's interesting. It's interesting that this card came up because I feel like it's tying in all of these, this 5 of Swords stuff. I feel like it's more of verbal, not like clashing, right? But it's more verbal, like having disagreements with someone, sticking up for yourself, but winning at all costs. And by that, I mean, you can look at what we've got going on now with if you live in the US and you've been following politics at all, you can see that the Democrats and the Republicans have very different points of view, and they constantly are attacking each other. And it doesn't matter how badly they attack you, they just want to keep attacking because they need to be right. And that's what this energy is, right? That's what this energy feels like to me, is that exact energy. So I'm hoping that with that King of Pentacles and with the strategy card, that you'll be able to hold yourself back and not put yourself into a position where what comes out you can later not take back, right? Because words hurt. Anyway, this is a perfect card. Love this card for you. And then the last card, Leo, is don't take anything personally. See other people as they are. The message reads, when you see other people as they are without taking it personally, you can never be hurt by what they say or do. Even if others lie to you, it is okay. They are lying to you because they are afraid you will discover that they are not perfect. Now, I don't know if I completely agree with this message. I think the part that I have the hardest time is with lying. Even if you can be in a position where you're neutral, somebody's saying to you and they're out and out lying to you, it's a lie. I don't know. For me, that's a hard one. But anyway, that's what I've got for you this month, Leo. If you made it this far, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. From my heart to your heart, I'm sending you a lot of love, light, happiness, joy, good health, prosperity, inner wisdom, and abundance. If you should so choose to accept these beautiful gifts, they come from me to you freely. Until next time, take very good care of you and do some self-care and enjoy your month. Cheers.